Okay, so welcome to our podcast. Today we are here with Michelle. Welcome.
Thank you.
Could you first introduce yourself and tell something about you?
Hello, everyone. My name is Michelle. I am 32 years old. I work at Zavod Moja Marica, and I'm a social worker. So maybe that for now.
Yeah. To start off, how would you describe your current diet? How do you eat? What do you eat? Do you say you have a particular relationship with food, for
Mhm.
example, emotional, practical?
I actually don't really know what to say about my diet. I mean, I eat mostly whatever I want to eat and whenever I want to eat it. Maybe that's not necessarily the best thing, but yeah, I don't have any special diet. So like I don't eat gluten free. I'm not vegan. I eat everything actually. I still try to do it in like balance, so it's not just like junk food or like just meat or just milk or whatever. It's like I try to keep it balanced a little bit and like eat everything in small portions. I would say that probably the worst thing regarding food that I do is that I don't have like 5 meals a day. So I don't have actually like this schedule of meals. I just eat when I have time or when I feel hungry. And sometimes that can be only one big meal during the day, which I don't think it's good. But yeah, that's something I have to still work on it. Regarding my relationship with food, I would say it's mostly practical, I think. Um, yeah, I don't think I have any actually emotional relationship to food. So like, for example, I know that if people feel stressed, they can like stress eat, but for me it's completely different. If I'm under stress, I'm not gonna eat anything. I don't even feel the hunger. So maybe that's also some kind of emotional relationship to it, but yeah.
Yeah, okay. And if we think about different diets, if you hear the word veganism, what comes to your mind?
um Healthy eating. I know that this also is not necessarily true, but yeah, the first thing that comes to mind is that.
Yeah. And have you ever seriously considered to try veganism? And if so, why or why not?
Actually I didn't. I don't think there's a reason why I did not think about it. I just didn't.
Is there anyone in your family or friends that are vegan? So,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, it is. I have a few friends that are vegan, and also a family member that is vegan. Um, Also, for example, when I was like my mom is also not that keen on meat, so when I was growing up, um, it was not like usual Slovene households. I would say that like every lunch has to have a meat or like every meal has to have a meat in it. Um, but yeah, yeah, my mom is not really keen on it, so we were not having meat like all the time. Um, so yeah,
Yeah, so it's quite familiar to you, the diet or
yeah,
plant-based
yeah,
eating
yeah, it
isn't
is.
something really strange to you.
No, no, it's not.
Yeah. So have you ever felt put off by a vegan argument or someone's approach to activism? And what was it that didn't sit right with
Mhm.
you?
Yeah, actually, I was. Like, I'm all up for veganism. I think it's a smart thing, a good idea also, especially if you love meat or you love milk or whatever animal products and you decide to go vegan. I actually do congratulate you on this because I can imagine it can be really hard. But yeah, sometimes like people that are vegans can be really harsh about the arguments and can be really like I don't know how to say it nicely, but up in your face about it and like judging you because you are not vegan and judging what you eat and what you do, whatever. And I think like it's not, and I think about this not just regarding veganism, but like every community, that when people go into extremes, I don't like it that much. I mean, you can forward your message probably in a nicer way. So yeah, actually, it did happen like a lot of the times that I wouldn't say I was put off for like veganism or like people eating vegan, but more like just by a specific person, you know.
Mm.
It was probably not really regarding the veganism, but just like how the person was approaching me regarding it. So yeah.
And on the flip side, can you remember a moment when someone made you genuinely think about veganism? Who or what left an impression for you?
Actually, I don't remember a specific moment, but I think there's always something happening, like, or you see some kind of like articles or documentaries or like talking with people or like, I don't know, all of those things that are happening in media and social media, that actually do make me think, oh, is maybe I should switch to veganism too. But yeah, I don't remember a specific thing that happened that would like make me really consider it. It's like more everything.
Small messages.
Yes, in
Yeah.
everyday life.
Yeah. What do you think out of all the reasons people go vegan, for example, animals, the environment, or health, which ones speak to you the most and why?
I would say health and animals probably, because I actually do believe that animal products that we are eating currently are not okay. Maybe they were 50 years ago when like actually there was not that many produced food or like with all of the chemicals and stuff. Like I actually do believe that like years ago when our parents or grandparents were younger, that the animal products were way better quality than they are now. So yeah, health for sure. And also animals. Like I had this a period of time where like I was actually feeling really bad every time I ate meat. Um, so yeah, those two. But also the thing is like, um, it's not really the meat for me. I can go mm, with my life without eating meat. I'm not like, I don't miss it, I don't crave it, but it just is there. And for me, it's more like milk products, like chocolates and stuff. So this is the thing that I would probably suffer
Mm.
or like have the most problem getting rid of. Yeah.
Do you think, or do you remember, are there any arguments that don't really resonate with you or leave you a bit indifferent? Why do you think that is? I think you already spoke about this a bit.
Yeah, I think actually most of the arguments that I heard were pretty valid. I don't have in mind anything that was like, that would make me think like, oh, that's weird or whatever. But mostly the problem for me is how the message is spoken, you know? So if there's like an aggression behind it or like, you know, judgment or I don't know, that's what puts me off more than
Yeah.
bad arguments, I think.
How do you see, would you say that veganism is mainly a personal lifestyle choice or also a political or justice issue? How do you see it?
I think that really depends on a person, like why they do decide to go vegan. I think, yeah, it's different for everyone, I think. But
Yeah.
I think always there is a personal decision, like the personal reasons behind it. Like,
And also, you already talked about this too, but how is veganism generally perceived in your social circles or in your community?
I think like it's more and more like actually really accepted. I think people don't get weirded out anymore if people say they're vegan. Like I think 10 years ago everyone would be like, oh, what? But now I think it's actually really different and people don't don't like think about it or ask about it. It just is. So yeah, I think actually it's pretty nice. But there are then some like situations that happen that, like, again, as I was talking before, like when people are trying to get the message across really aggressively, and they just prove all the stereotypes that are there, you know. So yeah.
What do you think are the most common stereotypes?
That what I'm thinking now, what I heard the most, like that vegan people are only eating grass, that they are not healthy, that they should be eating meat or milk because it's good for their bones and like proteins and stuff. Also, that vegan people are really bad with people that are not vegan. Like they can be really harsh about it or aggressive or like put you down or say talk badly about you. I think those are the most common one. Yeah.
Yeah, do you think that they have changed, or is there like something happening with these stereotypes? Do people really believe that they are true?
I don't think so.
Yeah.
No, I don't think so. It's just like a thing that you're throwing around, like saying, "Oh, that and that and that," but actually, I don't think so. No, not at least not anymore. I think.
Yeah. So there's a bit of change in the atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure. For
Yeah.
sure.
And if you were to consider going vegan, what would matter most to you? What kind of support or motivation would you, or would it make easier for you to go plant-based?
I think I would need like a real meal prep, like to make some actual schedules and like meals. Um, so I would have to think in advance. Because if I can imagine myself like, okay, I'm standing in kitchen and I'm like, oh, I don't even know what to eat now, you know. So I would have to think about it in advance. But also I think that vegan food should be way less expensive because it is more expensive than like meat products. So I would also love that, because if you're eating vegan and like you're not eating just like vegetables and fruits, and you're like also buying some other things like, I don't know, soy milk or whatever kind of milk, and I don't know, it's really much more expensive than animal products are. So yeah, I would also love for them to be way cheaper.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Okay, thank you. That was our last question today. So thank you for joining.
Thank you for having me.